Picasso said quite famously, Cézanne was like the father of us all. Picasso, in fact, had 3 Cézanne paintings in his own private collection. Matisse famously said, Cézanne, you see, is a sort of god of painting. There's no question that for these 2 giants of the 20th century, it all began with Cézanne. This extraordinary Cézanne still life is from the collection of Mr. and Mrs. Alexander Lewitt. I was fortunate enough to know Alex Lewitt when I was a curator at the Metropolitan Museum. I will never forget these visits to my favorite picture in the Lewitt collection. It is one of Cézanne's best still lifes. For Cézanne, the apples were like the haystacks, or the poplars were, or the water lilies were to Monet. He rearranges the apples. He creates new and fresh compositions. He works with different palettes. Look at the triangular shape that lies in the interstices between the 2 stacks of apples. It's the beginning of a system of rhythms and repeated patterns. Some of them are curves, some of them are circles. Then you look at the brushstrokes themselves and you begin to see the same pattern of activity. Van Gogh was famous for being able to knock out a picture in the morning. Picasso, sometimes 2 or 3 a day. Cézanne, no. This took a long time. He wasn't rushed. He could work through this elaborate construction of brushstrokes, shapes, forms. Many of the Cézannes that passed through Volar's gallery were relined. That is to say, they had a new piece of canvas attached to the back. This is one of the rare examples of a Cézanne that is not relined. It's in pristine condition. He turns these still life paintings into something much, much more. If I can use a very simple analogy, he took it from checkers to chess. And when he got into chess, he was always 7 moves ahead of everybody else.